Hey, it's Michael Saul, but everybody calls me Tiny, and this video is the tariffs are coming. The tariffs are coming. This is stock market analysis for the week of March 12th, 2018. So let's take a look at what went on in the market last week. Well, the news from the White House was President Trump was introducing some tariffs, and it kind of spooked the market. What happened was the market got all nervous that, oh no, this is going to start a trade war. But in the end, and I will link you to an article in the description of what the real impact of the tariffs would be, it was rightfully brushed aside. I had said in my intra-week update, which right now, technically my site is still down, so I can't even have you sign up for it, but it'll be up by next week. I'll tell you that. But anyway, I said in my one of my intra-week updates that it was all going to be overblown, and more than likely the market was going to brush it aside, and that's exactly what happened. And the same thing happened when the economic advisor resigned. He was a former Goldman Sachs president, and he made his money in the commodity space, so he's all for free trade, and he was really against the tariffs, and he resigned at a protest. And, I mean, what does he think is going to happen there? I mean, President Trump's not going to just change his mind. So, in the end, by the end of the week, the market had broken out of its, I'm going to call this a kind of triangle. Again, I don't really like calling this a triangle because it doesn't touch at least 3 points with one trend line, but it was absolutely in the spirit of a triangle, and it did break out. We did not eclipse. I mean, I guess we knew closing high, new multi-week closing high, but we really didn't eclipse this reaction high that led to the last little pullback. So let's see if the market can continue to push higher. I think we're going to go back to the highs. However, I have to get the trustworthy Fibonacci grid out, and I have to adjust to the 78.6. I'm only going to do this on the SPY. Okay, so I'm going to adjust it to 78.6. I'm going to pull all the rest of them out because we don't need them for right now. Look at all these numbers, 1794.40. I mean, come on, man. All right. So you could see if we push a little bit higher on Monday or Tuesday, whenever it is, we're going to be right smack into that resistance. And if that resistance holds, then there is a chance that we turn back down again and go back to the lows. However, if we do push through it, then it is suggested that we go all the way back up to new highs. Okay, and that's what I'm looking for, but I'm not going to guess. I want to see us break through, and I want to see us actually get higher. So that number, it's probably not an official number, but 279.50. I could be off a little bit, and this is based on the SPY. It's irrelevant. Okay, I'm not looking for exact numbers. I'm looking to see if it pushes through and it gets some momentum. All right, the Dow is lagging, which is fine with me. I don't care. I don't want to see the Dow leading. I've said that multiple times. I really don't care if the Dow leads. The Russell looks like it is ready to hit its highs. The mid-caps are lagging the Russell a little bit. I said I wouldn't do this with everyone, but let's do it for the mid-caps. So you can see the mid-caps there right at the 78.6. So let's see if we can get through there. And then the NASDAQ already at new highs, leading the way and looking strong here. Now let's look at some of the sectors. Semiconductors, nice and strong. They're leading. Tanker Corp looking like it's going for the highs. NVIDIA looks like it could be going for the highs. Intel at the highs. Okay. Banks. See, the banks look like they may want to break out here again. Is this an official triangle? Not sure, but It's in the spirit of one. Here's Bank of America. Looks like that wants to get to a high. JP Morgan, Citigroup lagging. So Citigroup is a laggard if you're looking for laggards to play. Broker-dealer, really nice out front here. Morgan Stanley, Goldman's lagging in the broker space. Biotech. Okay, biotech broke out of its coil / looking like a triangle. Looks like that's going to highs. How about Biogen? Biogen, yeah, not really that. Maybe it could get an oversold bounce, but definitely not looking strong. And neither is Gilead. So let's pull up some biotechs that may be looking strong. Okay, here's ALXN. I like the way Alexian. I like the way it closed over the 50-day. Here's this immunogen. If I could speak, that would be great. And that looks like it's bull flagging here. So maybe we want to watch this one as well. And that's not a real expensive one. Here's VRTX at the highs. Let's just plow through a couple of these. Celgene. I was just going to say that looks like Gilead. Yeah, thank you. It was Gilead. Here's Nectar. That was an old one we talked about. An old video. That's been on a tear. So I would guess out of this group, this immunogen looks nice. Looks like it's in a nice pattern here. See if it could break out and move. Caterpillar on the bounce. Caterpillar is on the bounce here. But again, I want to see it break above 165 to start trending. Here's John Deere making its move. I want to see it get above this swing high here at 168.31. Amazon, yeah, just a monster as Bezos continues to solidify his stance as the richest man in the world. Right? It's moving. Here's the Apple. Looks like that wants to hit the highs. Here's the Zuckerbook. So the Zuckerbook had the wedge. It came out of the wedge, and now it looks like it's going to offset the high of that wedge here. So let's see what's going to happen there. Here's Alphabet. Looks like it's headed to highs as well. It does have this gap that it needs to get through here at 1181. How about Netflix? Yeah, it's just a total complete monster. Buying into this overheated move, I don't know. I mean, it is pretty stretched and extended up here. How about Tesla? Always get questions on Tesla. It's sloppy here. Sloppy. Gold, yeah. I mean, it had the AB equals CD move, but don't really see it doing much. Gold miners are lagging, and you want to really see the gold miners leading if you're looking for a move in gold. How about bonds? Yeah, bonds look like they're ready to go lower and perhaps break down below the 2017 lows. And then you got oil, which is consolidating. Probably have to redo this triangle a little bit. But here's oil. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. Boom, boom. Okay, and then oil looks like it could be shaping up with a triangle here. So we want to look at the next move there. So, my opinion is we're going to break through the 78.6% retracement. However, my opinion doesn't matter. The market matters. So let's see if we can get through. Let's see if the banks can support it. Okay, the brokers are already supporting it. So you're having some financial support there, but let's see if the banks can do it as well. Semiconductors are nice and strong, and a lot of the tech stocks are still acting well. Okay, next week I should have the site back up. You could sign up for intra-week updates. If the 78.6% holds here, look for an intra-week update for me talking about what the consequences of that could be. I will talk to you in next week's video. Have a great trading week.